welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show on this beautiful Monday morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, our top story for you today, the UAE will reopen its embassy in Beirut following the president's call.
As well, Emirates becomes world's first Autism certified airline.
The ruler of Dubai turned up at the 1 Million Summit.
And as well, say yes, at Coldplay, the top proposal trend for 2025.
Oh my days, I laughed, I cried. In today's rapid weather report, I think it's highs of like 23, 24 degrees with sunny conditions kicking off from about 10 a.m.
And as well, speaking of saying yes, proposals and weddings.
Right.
On TikTok, there was this girl who removed her makeup that the makeup artist had initially put on her face.
Okay.
And she got a lot of slack for it, not only because she removed the makeup, but because she was saying in the video, I cannot wait to post this on TikTok.
Okay.
And people
So she posted a video taking off her wedding makeup before the wedding, saying, I can't wait to post this on TikTok. So she wasn't happy with the makeup that the lady had done for her, and she posted that online.
Yes.
Okay.
And the talk is, she could have said that when the makeup artist was done with her makeup. Not only that, it's like, why would you say, I cannot wait to post this on TikTok and then post it months later?
So is this turning into this like TikTok drama situation?
Yeah, it's not TikTok drama, it's real drama.
No, it's TikTok. It's like people drama. I think like the people don't care so much what celebrities are doing anymore.
Yeah.
It's what people are doing on TikTok. That's the drama that we live for. And this is like, sounds like a pretty good example of that. So I don't know, like I don't know the full story, but I would find it really hard to tell someone, like, you know, when you go to get your hair done, doesn't matter what it looks like, I'm saying thank you and I'm tipping.
I know.
Right?
Yes.
I'm like, thank you so much.
By the way, I am exactly the same because I'm a people pleaser and I just cannot say something like, oh yeah, I don't like it, you know, like redo something, you know.
Yeah.
However, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be doing it and I cannot wait to post this on TikTok. It's like the threat, kind of like passive aggressive.
It's like she knew that it would get, but what type of reaction are you trying to get? And so this is the makeup artist, and what did she say?
Yes, she's saying that, you know, like initially when she did her makeup, the bride wanted some changes and she changed it. And then she told her like, oh yeah, I love it, it's amazing. Right?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think makeup artists and hairstylists should know that sometimes we say we like things but we're not sure.
Yeah, I know.
And it's okay to change your mind after.
It's okay, that's fine. But what's not fine, I think, for me, is to be like, I cannot wait to post this on TikTok because she knew that she has a good platform, right? And it's like, what are you trying to do? Like, are you trying to...
What are you trying to do?
Exactly, because like, it's like, maybe people would assume that she is gonna be deteriorating the attention on the makeup artist negatively, right?
Oh, because did people know that she did her makeup?
Yes.
Oh, then that's not nice.
Exactly. And that's why she is getting a lot of hate and mean comments of like, why is she saying this now? Why didn't she, fine, let's say she wants to post it on TikTok. Why didn't she post it like the moment she didn't like the makeup? Why did she wait 2 months? What's the reason?
Well, she was getting married that day, so she was busy.
Fine. Let's say the next day or the next week,
then she had her honeymoon, and then the photos arrived in, and then she had to do the thank you letters. Then she's like, oh, there's this really great TikTok. That's mean that I thought I needed to post. I don't know. I think it's like the perfect example. And then, because you don't really know what happened on either side.
That is too mature, but that's too mature, you guys. But let's think about it this way: is that people are saying she could have said something. Like, you paid for that makeup artist to do your makeup, right? And she is for the wedding. And you want to tell me that you were okay with paying that much amount of money for you to get out of the makeup chair and not like your makeup and remove the makeup?
Loads of people take the makeup off after. But then you don't post about it, right? Like, it's just, you don't want to say anything to the person.
100%.
So you don't say it, but then you just don't post it later. I think it's totally fine to like, I wish I could be more of a person and say, I don't like this, I don't like that, but genuinely I'd be like, yeah, thanks so much. But maybe not my wedding day, I'd probably be a bit pushier. I don't know.
See, that's fine. Stressful. Like, you can remove your makeup, right? You can remove your makeup, you do it yourself, all of these things. Maybe you want to make a video about it, to document it for your big day, but what's not okay, in my opinion, is saying, I cannot wait to post this on TikTok. That's not okay.
It's not okay. You know what was better drama than this? Dubai Bling. Watched
of
over
course.
the weekend.
Oh my God.
They literally arrive to a location with the, like, you know, like it's so dramatic, but I love it.
Give me the tea, because like I have seen some snippets and shots on TikTok as well, of course. TikTok.
Joanna, the newest cast member, like she's fighting with LJ.
I saw.
And it's a lot.
So initially they're best friends.
No, they used to be friends years ago, but when they came onto the show, there was a split. We won't, well, for another day. But
for another day.
Serious, like,
drama.
You're there for it. Yeah, that's real drama. This will be gone by tomorrow, and hopefully the makeup artist reputation isn't harmed, and this lady has a lovely, happy married life. Okay, let's jump into our top story of the day.
Well, Emirates becomes world's first autism certified airline. Well, in a groundbreaking move, Emirates has officially become the world's first autism certified airline. By 2025 is aimed at enhancing the sensitivities.
Emirates is working in partnership with the International Board of Credentialing and Continuing Education Standards, or IBC, 80,000 of its cabin crew and ground staff. This extension needs are fully supported throughout their journey.
Well, the airline's new initiative comes in response to the growing demand. Recent data, a staggering 78% of families with children on the autism spectrum have expressed hesitance about flying.
Emirates' move also supports Dubai's ambition to become the world's most accessible destination.
And as well, by becoming the world's first autism certified airline, Emirates is setting a new global standard for the aviation industry, ensuring that air travel can be enjoyed by passengers of all abilities. The airline plans to introduce new services and standards for passengers with autism by 2025.
Which is not that, it is 2025, so it's happening this year. I think it's a great move by Emirates. I know people who've travelled with people with special needs before, with multiple airlines, and not to like stamp on any other airlines, but even now, Emirates seems to be the preferred airline to travel, because the cabin crew are just so helpful. Like, they're planning to do more training, but I feel like the Emirates crew seem to be trained to help people with special needs above all others, and they already seem to be the preferred, so this will just make them the best in class.
100%. I love the fact that, you know, it's going to be like inclusive for everyone, you know, which, by the way, is very it's going to make everyone feel like they are welcomed by Emirates, and it's flying is for everyone. And as well, as you said, Emirates cabin crew train like they are in the army. I am not joking. They know everything. They know how to detain someone who should be detained. They know how to stop any misconception, anything wrong that would go in the aircraft. They just know how to even put a fire down, which I know is for the safety of passengers.
Put a fire out.
Yes, they know how to do. They actually do train to do that. So I think this is all for the, which is what makes Emirates the #1 top airline in the world.
Really, truly.
Yes.
I had a situation a while ago, and I was on a plane, and it's a bit personal, so I won't go too deep into it, but the Emirates crew on that flight were so personable, but also empathetic, and like so caring and so kind, and went above and beyond to help me. And I just got off the flight, and I was just like, they were so great. You know, checking in on me every now and then to see if things are okay. And as I was getting off the flight, made sure that I had the help that I needed. And I could not fault them, but also asking the professional questions, you know, check like what had happened before and after the situation. So it was just Emirates crew. You don't get the praise that you deserve.
They are top tier. They are top tier. But guess what's top tier as well? I don't know, but of course we know that Lebanon has a president now, and UAE is set to reopen its embassy in Beirut following the president's call. Now, the UAE embassy in Beirut is set to reopen following a phone call between President His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Lebanon's new elected president, Joseph Aoun.
So on Saturday, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed extended his congratulations to President Aoun, wishing him success in leading for development and stability. The UAE president expressed hope for a strong partnership between the two nations.
Now, of course, we know that both leaders for sure agreed to take the necessary steps to reopen the embassy in Beirut. And by the way, this happened after like years from like Michel Aoun's, the former president, and as well it's going to be signifying a new chapter in diplomatic relations between the UAE and Lebanon. And for those who don't know, so Michel Aoun was the former president and he resigned in 2023, and Lebanon did not have a president. They had the new president elected, not the new president, the prime minister, which is Najib Mikati, and now they have the new president as well, Joseph Aoun.
Well, since the call and the plan to reopen the embassy, what's happened is a high level of UAE delegation have arrived in Lebanon's capital, Beirut, to undertake all the necessary arrangements to open the new embassy. And in a statement, MOFA affirmed that the reopening of the embassy reflects the long-standing ties between the two countries, the UAE and Lebanon, and its people. The ministry emphasised the UAE's unwavering position towards Lebanon's unity, national sovereignty, and territorial integrity, as well as its support for the brotherly Lebanese people.
I really do. Makes me so proud to see like Lebanon, Syria, and of course I hope one day we can see Gaza, Palestine free. The country is, getting back to be a more organized form.
Stable
form,
so.
For sure. With now Lebanon having a president and as well Syria being free from the Bashar regime. So I hope this is all good news, and everyone has been celebrating in Lebanon. I can see like videos all over my social media page of Lebanese people going, celebrating, inviting people over for having a president after almost 2 years of not having a president.
At the very least, I think people deserve stability. So that's all that we hope for.
Yes.
Okay, let's jump into our next story of the day. The ruler of Dubai turned up at the 1 billion followers summit. So imagine you're giving a speech to hundreds of your peers when the ruler of Dubai turns up midway and then his team kind of ask you to continue. So this is all happening behind me and beside me at the 3rd edition of the 1 billion followers summit taking place in Dubai right now. It's a 3-day event, a 3-day experience, bringing together the world's top creators and industry experts.
Well, it's had 15,000 attendees and featured speakers like Tucker Carlson, Mohammed Al-Abbar, the founder and CEO of Amar, Jay Shetty, Zach King, and many more. Now, this event is proof that creators are thriving in Dubai, and it had one very special guest over the weekend.
Highness walked in to the auditorium. The entire group congregation burst into applause. But it seems that the ruler didn't want the attention on himself. So what happened was the groups kind of said, continue. But everyone at every point burst into applause. And in what world really does that happen, that you can really feel the admiration and respect that people have? So the man who was giving the speech on stage, he kind of just like stopped and he was smiling. And it wasn't just you smile because the president is walking in. There's such a genuine respect for the leadership of this country, because we all know how blessed we are for the opportunities that this country gives us, and it comes from the strong leadership, and it just really but smiles and means it. You can feel that they truly mean it.
For sure, and as well, I think that everyone is aware of what he had, done for Dubai and the country as a whole, right? And I mean, this is why, we know now Dubai is the safest city for specifically women, which is really amazing. And it's one thing that people look for everywhere they go. If I was there and speaking and His Highness comes in, I think I'd be I would shake. I would literally have I don't know, I wouldn't be able to speak. I would be words are not coming out of my mouth. Sorry, I need to go or something. I would freak out.
But as would I. But this is a truly interesting event because it's got the top creators from all over the world, like we said, Zach King, Tucker Carlson, all in town, and they will see the kind of thriving hub that we have here for creators, and more to come. This was the 3rd edition of that. But speaking of audience in applause, how could we speak today on the show and not discuss Coldplay. We are it's like a Coldplay town at the moment. Like Coldplay fever is high, and one of the things that keeps on happening. So by the way, if you're going with your boyfriend or your girlfriend to Coldplay on Tuesday night, it could be the night, because it seems that proposals are the trend.
Everywhere. I mean, it's like, I'm just like, at this point, I'm just waiting for my proposal. But
you went with your
I went
partner?
As well with my partner and my sister, and it was like...
Were you expecting?
No, no, not at all. I would be very awkward. I wouldn't want to get proposed to at a Coldplay concert. Or at a concert, because I would be like, I wouldn't know how to react, you know. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm a very like bit of like closed off, on like
private.
Yeah, maybe. It's not like private. Like, I wouldn't know how to show emotions, and maybe that can be interpreted in a wrong way, that I'm not excited and that I don't want it. But
well, this one was my favorite. Oh, I loved it.
That is so cute.
It made me cry, and she's not showing her emotions. It's the song in the background. It's like tears streaming down your face, and they're hugging, and you're crying, and it's like right in the middle of the song, and it just gave me goosebumps. I think there's another proposal, fabulous ring. So there's 3, and that's just on our feed, but it seems to be a bit of a thing that people get down on Monday at Coldplay.
It's a thing. Sandra, I'm like, everyone's getting proposed to at Coldplay, because I saw another post of someone getting proposed to yesterday, and I'm like, all I can think of is get creative, like.
No, it's so lovely.
I know. I mean, it's
although you're not the only person. No, you're not the only person, because we've posted 3, hundreds of thousands of views. So a lot of people are loving it. So one person said 2 couples, one was standing next to us also. So someone at the concert jumped in and was like, this happened, and there was another proposal right next to us. So what a day for love. But then there's a couple on the most recent post. I think people who weren't at the concert, who don't love Coldplay and who don't love love, they're getting salty, because one person was like, please just stop it, we don't want to know. So there's some people are over it.
Yeah.
I'm over Coldplay on the radio.
Really?
It's too much in the last few days. It's too much.
I know.
Because I love the songs, but I don't need to hear
them.
I don't need to hear them every second.
Yeah. No, I do get you, but you know what, Casey, is that this is their last tour, and people
massive.
are like going wild over that, you know, and that's like, what are the odds? Like, when are they going to be coming back to Dubai, right?
True.
And I understand, by the way, like the fact that people are having the proposals done at Coldplay, because like it's going to be a core memory forever that they got proposed to at a Coldplay concert on their favorite tune.
And then you'll play the songs at the wedding.
Aww. You're getting me emotional now.
It's a good one. It's a good proposal. Like, who wants flowers on a beach, you know? I'm trying to remember where I got like, this is, it's so emotional. Look at the happy couple. Look at them.
Well, you know what? I take that back. Maybe I should have been proposed to. I take that back.
You missed your shot.
You missed your shot.
2025.
Mister.
You missed your shot, mister. All jokes aside, massive shout out to the event organisers. I think, like, in the days leading up to Coldplay, it was, we said this before, it was as though people didn't know how a concert would run. There were so many questions. Like, everyone had questions about what was happening at Coldplay. However, from what I've heard, the buses have been an ultimate success. If you're going down to Coldplay, get the shuttle buses. Taxis a little bit trickier, a little bit of queues there. It seems to be super easy getting in. Arrive early so you can get your goggles. Yes. Any other tips for people attending on Tuesday?
I went to the concert, and one thing that me, my sister, and my partner said is that it is perfectly organized.
Really?
You know, it's not like the chaos that you would expect. I've been to concerts before, and there would be chaos. You know, like, you would think that the artists say that they're going to be coming at 8 p.m., but they would not show up till like 10 p.m., for example.
Not Chris and the gang.
Not at all. Chris, I mean, hearts to you.
For being on time.
For being on, like, they were like specifically on time, and it was perfectly organized. There were securities everywhere, and it was not like the chaos.
One tip that you give people going on Tuesday?
One tip is enjoy, have fun, arrive
Take shuttle
early.
buses, says Massa.
But it's sold out, because my sister, again, she's going again. She's going again on Tuesday, and I'm thinking.
Have an extra ticket?
Excuse
I don't know.
Nasa,
She's
you're
going
not
again.
going twice if I haven't been at all.
Yeah. No, she is.
How is she going twice?
She is going twice because her friends didn't have a ticket for the 11th, and she did not want to say no to them, so she got a ticket with them.
How she get a ticket? Like, I tried to enter the third day.
I don't know.
I've tried
I don't know.
multiple times online.
I don't know. She's, by the way, she's really lucky because like she got us tickets for like the 11th, and as well she got tickets for the Tuesday one, the 14th. And I'm just like thinking like, mashallah, like I don't want to jinx her, but like how lucky can you be? Because I remember till this day when we were in line for the pre-sale tickets and everything, and I didn't get one, and I didn't want to talk to anyone. I just like went to the pantry, sat by myself. And my mom kept on calling and calling. And I'm like, why is my mom spamming me? I don't want to talk to anyone. And my sister called. I'm like, yes, Marah, what do you want? Then she's like, I got a ticket. And I'm like, what? And I remember screaming that day.
It's like when you walk in the chocolate factory getting the golden ticket. So
literally.
They got there. They were there on Saturday. Their top tips are, Masa says, get shuttle buses. And Farah says, have fun.
Have fun. Enjoy. Enjoy
Use
every
your phone.
moment.
Put your phone down. Put your phone down. Put your hands in the air.
Literally,
I feel like I've seen the whole
concert. Literally, it's like, I remember when Chris Martin was like, put your phone in your pocket and your hands in the air. Your phone's in your pocket and your hands in the air.
And so many people are videoing being like, I didn't put my phone in my pocket. It's like, live your life.
Yes.
Put your phone away.
Live
but not
every
now.
moment.
Watch the show and then put your phone away.
And I would say as well, live every moment, because this is not one thing that is going to get repeated. It's not one thing that you can replay, right? So live every moment. This is a core memory for like that's going to be embedded in your brain forever. It was magical. It was beautiful. I loved every piece of it. I enjoyed it so much. And honestly, one thing is that go with someone. My advice is go with someone that you would enjoy being with. You don't want someone who's next to you and who's not having fun, who's not enjoying. Because like even when my sister did not know the lyrics to a song, she would still enjoy and she would still have fun. And that's the vibe, that's the energy that you would want.
So if anyone wants someone fun to go with, I'm not that fun, but I'll bring snacks for the car. And I want to go on Tuesday. If anyone's selling a ticket or you know someone's selling a ticket, but not like too expensive, I'm so down. Joking, thank you for the summary of the show and thank you for joining me today,
Thank you,
Farah.
Casey.
That brings us to the end of the Lovin Dubai show on this Monday morning, middle of January, can you believe it? Have a beautiful day. We'll be sitting back here tomorrow morning with you, same time, same place. Bye-bye.